Hi, it's Lori, the armchair chef. I have not done a tasting for a while because I've been trying to cut back on the bad things that I'm eating. But I watched the cooking shows. I'm still watching them all. And there was one on America's Test Kitchen where they did jars of salsa. Well, the one that they decided was the best, I couldn't find. But Myth- Good Mythical Morning did a taste test, and Tostitos ended up coming up number one. So I could find Tostitos. So I got two of those. I got a mild and a medium. And now La Victoria was dead last, but they came out with one that has cilantro in it. And I like cilantro. So I thought, well, let me try it. Um, and then I had to pick another one. So I've never tried this. This is a Herdez salsa casera and a medium. Now, usually I can handle a medium. I can't usually do a hot. And I like my salsas like pico de gallo fresh. I get them from the deli section. Actually, they have salsa all over the grocery store. If you ever are looking for it, the fresh stuff, they have some in the produce. They have some over sometimes by the processed meat, the lunch meats. They have some over in the deli. It's all over the store, which to me is really dumb. Put it all together if it's fresh so that we can find it. So I have to go over the one that I really, really like. I got it at, I believe, Smith. And I don't think they have it because I got one that was just like it, but it didn't taste the same. I do like I think it had a lot of cilantro in it. And I do put a lot in when I make mine. It doesn't taste like soap to me. It just gives it a fresh flavor. Maybe like Irish Spring. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to do a tasting. And now I have some chips. My favorite ones are Juanitas. They are very fluffy and they're gluten free. So all of this I can have on my diet. So I'm going to open them up, pour them out, and I have a spoon I'm going to taste it with so I can just kind of get an initial taste if I like it or not. And then I have a drink tasting. My son found these. Now, my son won't watch my videos, but he knows what I do. Um, it is a LaCroix coffee, sparkling water. Yeah, weird. He gave me a whole 6 pack or 8 pack of these. Essence of Sumatra coffee and cola. This will probably end up down the drain, but I have to try it. Does it have caffeine? It's 0 calories, zero sweetener, zero sodium, innocent. Doesn't say no caffeine because I would like some caffeine tonight. I have things to do. I can't read it. Um, so yeah, I'm going to be tasting these. So let me get this started. I'm going to do the mild one first in case these don't do me well. So I'm going to, oh, I should open this up, then shake it up so I can get all the stuff together. They all smell good. And normally when I was growing up, my mother was a La Victoria person. And I discovered how nasty salsa was until I started going out with my friends to restaurants and found out how wonderful salsa is if it's done the right way. And I have not really found a jar that I like. Now, I think I like the Tostitos. I think I tried it once before. Would like to find a jar salsa that's good because the fresh stuff goes bad way too fast. So I got these little bowls from Dollar Tree and I use them for stuff, dips and stuff once in a while. So let me put some of that in there. That's chunky mild. And I bought a chunk. All the rest of these are medium. This is a chunky medium. So I'd call it midnight snack attack, but it's not midnight. It's actually about 5 at night. So it's dinner time. Did I already say that? It's possible. I hate repeating myself. I think it's that old timers thing. You get old and forget things, even what you said 2 seconds ago. Okay, had to try this one, the cilantro. Even though La Victoria sucks at the bottom of the list, it might make it a little bit better. It's very chunky. Now, some of them they have fire roasted, which is good because it gives you that char flavor of the thing. When I make my homemade salsa, I like the flavor mostly over the heat because if it burns my mouth, I can't enjoy it. So I would do the Roma tomatoes because they don't have as much juice in them. The Put some lime. I always forget the lime. You add a little bit of the lime. The white onion. The I do use jalapeno, but I don't use a lot, and I take the seeds out because that adds the flavor. I don't go hotter than that because, yeah, I don't want to go hotter. Now, I will use Anaheim chili sometimes when I'm doing stuff because it just adds like a green chili flavor. They all smell the same. They smell like jars of tomatoes. Okay, they look a little bit different. Now, some of the ones they tasted, they did not like it at all. The Paul Newman salsa tasted like pasta sauce, which probably it is. They did the Mrs. Renfro's and they didn't like that one. That was Test Kitchen. So yeah, I'm gonna give these a shot. I'm trying with my spoon first. This is my mild Tostitos. Got a crunchy bit. Definitely just a little Mexican salsa flavor, nothing to write home about. But if this is better than all the other ones they tasted on Good Mythical Morning, the other ones were pretty bad. Let's try the medium one. I like a good onion flavor. This one's better because it gives you more of that spicy without burning your mouth up. Yeah, that one's better than the mild. Now, my mom, when she had to switch her diet, she switched her diet up. And so instead of putting certain things on her food, she would put salsa on it. She'd put it on her rice, she'd put it on her potatoes, and to give it some flavor. So, yeah, I'm not sure why she changed her diet, but I know eventually she ended up diabetic. So that might have had something to do with it. Or salt, because they all cut back on salt when my dad had his heart attack. So the only seasonings we've had in our house was pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. That's the only things in our house that my mom cooked with. So that was my palate. Yeah, it's just there's a little hot on that, but it's kind of bland and just I don't even taste cilantro. Oh, let me try it. I've never really bought this. I bought the green one before, and the green one's really hot. I don't usually like I said before, like I'm repeating myself. I don't like stuff too hot because then I can't enjoy my food. So they're right. This one probably has the best flavor of these. Now, something that you can do with this, like I'm going to have 4 of these now. What I would do is, instead of using tomatoes in a soup, I could put one of these in it instead of the tomatoes. It would give it like a tortilla soup, put some chicken or some ground beef in it, all my other stuff, and then just instead of enchilada sauce, put a can of this instead of the tomatoes. Because you can buy the tomatoes with the green chilies. and seasoning in it, can of salsa. So I'll probably hang on to these and maybe use them. If I don't, then I'll throw them away. So yeah, chips. I gotta have some with chips. This is the one I thought I liked. So let me try this one. Chip. Now, what I do with my chips usually is I put them in the microwave for about 30 seconds and then I shake some salt on them because somehow the salt brings out the flavor in the salsa. It just brings it together. When I'm at the restaurant, I just shake some salt on my chip. When I judge stuff, would I sit here with a bowl and eat it? None of these really, I would sit here with a bowl and eat it. I like my stuff fresher. But for a jar salsa, yeah, I think this one of these is probably the best one. Let me try that one though, because I've never really had this one before. So with a chip, it might taste better. Okay, with the chip, that one does taste better. Well, let me try that one. Maybe this one tastes better too. It must be the corn and the salt. I think it's the chips. Everything tastes better with a chip. Cheese, everything. Yeah, I think I could eat almost anything on a chip. But I just thought of something. I will be right back. I'm going to pause this and you won't even miss me. Okay. Now, you are going to think I'm crazy, and yes, I am. I am crazy. You know that already. I had other salsa in my refrigerator, not the jarred stuff, because this is the fresh stuff out of the deli that I was talking about. Both of these came from the section where the lunch meat was. This one, this size, 16 ounce, 24 ounce was cheaper than the one smaller than it. So I bought it. So I figured it must be close to expiring, but don't believe it was. Yeah, April. And it wasn't ready to expire. So I thought, okay, I've never had this one. So let me try this one. It's a pico de gallo salsa, which is what I like because it's not supposed to be hot. Pico de gallo is basically the tomatoes and onions and chunky salsa when you say pico de gallo, because you can get your tacos pico style at Taco Bell where they just put a bunch of salsa on it and they don't put the cheese and sour cream and stuff. That way, supposedly it's healthier for you because it's vegetables. And then this one is from a company of Santa Barbara. And the last one I had, it was Santa Barbara. The one I got at Smith's was really, really good. I put that on my tacos. I couldn't stop eating it. But I bought one that said Santa Barbara on it, and it did not. It was not the same. So I went ahead and got another one to try it to see if this one was better. Maybe it's a different batch or it was a different kind. I didn't save the lid. I have to remember if I like them to take a picture of the lid so that I can remember what it was. This is Reezer's. Reezer's is the ones that make all the potato salads and stuff that's really the potato salad I like. If it's commercially made, I like their potato salad. Um, they make the beans and you can get all the stuff in the cartons in bulk. You can get these in bulk too, and then regular. So, okay, I'm going to try these out and let you know the difference between the jars and the deli. And I already know for a fact, these are ones I can sit here probably and eat just out of a container because It's the chunky, it's the fresh tasting, the onions. I love the flavor of onions. Sometimes you put a little garlic in it. I'll set those over there. Ooh, this one's like, and there are different types of salsa because you can make your salsa and then you can puree it. So it's a puree. Some restaurants you go to, they don't have a chunky salsa. They just have like a liquid one. And it's really good. And usually I went to one place where I couldn't even dab it. It was so hot. And I'm like, really, what's the point? I can't enjoy it. So you'd have to ask them specifically for pico de gallo and they would bring it to you, but you don't know that right away until you do it. Sorry, I'm looking the camera. I moved it further over here so you could see the stuff. So my eyes are looking other places. But yeah, this one looks like it's more of a puree and less chunk. So I have done that before too. You can partially puree your salsa and then put your chunky stuff into it. So you can get like a little bit of both instead of just pulling chunks out and juice. You can have some of that sauce in there. I'm definitely not an expert. I'm just telling you what I know. Now, there's people that this is their life, this is their family, this is what they grew up with, that know way more than I do. But I just thought I like salsa. I like dips. Anything that's a dip. Dip in a chip. Where did I put the other one? Oh, I left it on. Okay. I like it. So that's what this is, chips and dip. I would make a cheese dip. I would just microwave. Oh, what I would do, that ragu cheese sauce, I would microwave that. That is really good cheese sauce. And I would dip my chips in there. That's very good. Instead of using a Velveeta or something, a queso, it's just a plain cheese flavor. If you don't want a spicy or something, or you could put some green chili in it. They have little cans of green chilies that aren't really hot. Put that in there. It's really good. I like that cheese. I don't eat that much stuff anymore, but what I'm doing is I'm trying to treat myself once a week, like when I go shopping on my night off, my Friday night, I'll like get something. Like one night I got a package of 4 cherry turnovers. Okay, that was my treat. And then when I'm at work, I eat healthy. I've got my fruit, my protein, my salad. And then when I'm home, usually is when I eat the crap. So I try not to only buy, I gave away all that food to my friend that has 5 kids. Got rid of tons of crap, lots. And so now this actually is not bad for me, gluten free. So yeah, I do need a treat once in a while. I do want something sweet. I do want something salty. Well, the chips, I can do that. That's salty. Um, I can keep some salsa in the fridge. That's the dip. That's not so bad. And if I want something sweet, I can have some yogurt. Yogurt sweet. I did get some oat milk ice cream. It's oat milk, and yeah, it's $4 a pint. But I'm starting to only eat like half a pint and put it back because then if there's too much sugar in it, I get sick because of the surgery. It puts too much insulin in my body all at once, so I feel like I'm gonna die. And if you guys have had weight loss surgery, you know that. Your heart starts racing. You're like, okay, just breathe. Wait till it's over. It's like having a really weird hot flash where you have to just stand there and wait till the hot flash goes away. Well, it's like your heart's pounding out of your chest and you're just waiting for it to stop. Same kind of thing. So, okay, let me try these. I like the chunky. And these were medium, right? Yeah, there's nothing here is hot. This one, pico de gallo is usually mild, but this one does say medium. Sometimes they have the little meter on it. This one says medium. Okay. Definitely a really fresh taste. Got a little burn on the back end. definitely, definitely different when you eat it with the chip because of the salt on the chip and the corn. This needs salt, and that's what the chip brings to it. That's why I would add a little extra salt. Okay, let me try the other one. Oh, this one's darker, has a little more chunks. It has a fire roasted flavor, like it's been cooked. That is good. Wow. Of all of these, this one's really good. And these aren't that expensive. The jars of salsa are like a couple bucks. Tostitos probably more than these because it's name brand. Um, but yeah, this one has like a fire roasted flavor, like you grilled the peppers on the stove, which I can't do. I like warming my tortillas, my flour tortillas on the stove, gas stove. I have electric stove. I tried that. I almost burn it. I caught everything on fire. You can't do that on an electric stove. Electric stoves suck. I just as soon use a candle to heat up my tortilla. Okay, now let me try it with a chip. Now either one of these is really good. This is not the Santa Barbara that I had that was really good. I do need to find that one and get a picture of the lid so I know which one it is. That's good. It tastes fresh. Now, these were not refrigerated. These are room temperature, so that could make a difference because fresh salsa would be cold and it may taste better. So if you refrigerated these, they might taste better if you're just going to eat them out of a bowl. That's a tip because these are cold and they taste better. Let me try this one. And definitely, if any of you have any favorites, let me know because I'll go look for them and I'll try them. Oh, there's no contest. Baja by Risers. This is the Pico de Gallo. It's medium. It's not hot. Just warms your mouth up a little bit, like the jalapeno Cheetos. Just warms it up. If you're eating other stuff with it, probably wouldn't even burn. But yeah, this is the one. I do like this one, so I will be looking for that one, and I will keep looking for the Santa Barbara one that I liked because it was really good with the tacos. What I did was I had corn shells and some meat, and then I put the salsa on it. So all that was good for me. None of that was bad for me. I had the corn, protein, and the salsa. So I would eat a couple of those at night when I got home. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Since I lost those 30 pounds with that drug, I don't want to screw it up because it might be hard to get it in the future. So I'm still taking it. I still have some left. I'm going to see if I can lose the other 20 that my doctor wanted me to lose. Personally, I don't think so, but you know what? Well, I've got it. Why not go for it and try? Now, there is an option to get this drug on Groupon. Now, I don't know if it'll be the same one that I've got. I've got a very high dose, and I give myself the shot so I can dose whatever I want. So I went a little heavy last time, and it did give me some headache. I had a little headache, so I took it on my Friday night, and so by the next couple of days, the headache went away. But I did get some headache. So, and all really, I've been watching the YouTube things. I've been watching the doctors talk about it. It's a GL1 receptor hormone. What it does is it tells your body you're full. You're not hungry, so you don't eat. Now you do need to eat, and that's what happened to me the first time I took it. When I lost let's see, I started in November. Through Christmas, I lost 30 pounds. Um, because I didn't want to eat, but you do. I was not drinking enough. I was kind of feeling like crap because I wasn't eating and I wasn't drinking. I don't think it was the medicine that made me feel like crap. It was just my response because I didn't feel like eating. I always wanted a drug that made food taste bad, so I wouldn't want to eat it because I love food. So, okay, that's it for this part of the video. Now I have a drink. I showed you. I'm going to try it. Coffee and cola. Now, somebody else had, it is sparkling. It's LaCroix. Now, somebody else had coffee and Coke. I think Coke has a version with coffee in it. I've seen it, and they're not big, they're small, and I think I tried it and I didn't like it. I did it on a video in the past. And I don't think I'm going to like this one either. But, you know, I try these things because it's edible. The worst that's going to happen is I'm not going to like it. So you guys could be adventurous. Just try something. If you don't like it, don't eat it. Don't finish it. It's not being brave. It's just, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. It's not like it's going to kill me, usually. But yeah, that's why I will try different things. And I'm not picky. So I think that helps. I eat almost everything. I even have some Spam in there. I'm trying to figure out what to do with. See, I don't know if the Spam will make me sick because hot dogs don't agree with me. So I'm thinking Spam is kind of like a hot dog. So I might have to give that away. I'm anybody do something with their Spam that makes it better? Let me know. Probably just fry it and put it in some eggs or something. But I know I'm putting it off. Let me try it. Okay, it's essence of coffee and cola. There's barely any essence. It's like somebody breathed on it. There's like, it doesn't taste like anything. So, not really. Okay, what's next? I had something else. This was the pasta that I bought this last time and I ate it and it didn't really bother me too much. I wanted to show it to you. It's the gluten-free because when I eat regular pasta, my stomach, and it's from the surgery. My stomach doesn't feel too good. So I thought, well, I'll start trying the different stuff to see if maybe a different one will affect me differently. And this one has 4 grains in it. I ate this with that arrabbiata sauce in a couple of videos back, and oh, it wasn't a food video. It was a different video, and I just was eating at the time. But yeah, this one has white rice, brown rice, corn, and quinoa, and I put it with sauce on it, and it didn't make my stomach upset like it usually will. Feel heavy, like it's not digesting. And I think that could be the flour. So this seems like it might be okay. Now I have more. I didn't do all of it, so I have some more. I'm going to try it again, cook that, and I'm going to just try it with a little butter on it by itself and see how palatable it is. But yeah, it cooks the same way, and you can use it the same as anything else. So if anybody's interested in trying a different kind of pasta, this one's not too bad. And it wasn't overly expensive. They're about $4 a box, which is kind of expensive, but if you can find them on sale or something. I'm trying different ones. They have chickpea and they have red lentil, and I'm only going to try like one at a time. I didn't want to buy them all at once because if I like this one, I'll just keep getting this one. So I do have another box, and I did like this one. And I have another thing to show you. My boy went to New York and did not tell me. Not that he tells me anything anyway, but his wife was like, "You didn't tell your mother you were going to New York." Well, I'm not on Facebook that much anymore because I'm on YouTube all the time now. So I don't see what's happening with people, which is how I would stay caught up with people on Facebook. I'd know what's going on and things like that. And because I don't do Instagram and I don't TikTok and tweet, I have all those accounts, but I don't do them. Like I had YouTube and I never used it. Now I'm using it, so I may be using one of those later. But it just causes more work using all those different things. So I'd rather not. But anyway, he went to New York and he knows I like Starbucks. There are these Starbucks Reserve stores, and there are only 5 in the world, and it's a special. They have one in New York, and they have one in Seattle, and then there's one in Hong Kong, um, Paris, and I think there's another one somewhere. There are other countries that I would never go to, and I probably will never go to New York, but I could drive to Seattle, so I could go to the Seattle store. But he picked me up this. It's a metal cold cup, but it unscrews, and I could use it for hot or cold. Isn't this cool? This, he said, at the Statue of Liberty, everything there was expensive. He said everything there was just outrageously expensive. Keychains, anything, like 25 bucks. Horrible. You probably go on eBay and find this stuff cheaper and get it later. But this was $29 just for this cup. Canada, 41. Yeah. I'm glad I don't live in Canada. I wonder if they make more money than we do so they can afford to buy their own stuff. This is crazy. But yeah, cold cup green, made in China, $30. But yeah, the Reserve, they have their own coffee, and you can't really buy this stuff anywhere except in the stores. Now, you can buy it online for like 3 times the price because people have bought it and are selling it for 3 times. So yeah, it's very pretty. And I really want to walk into a Starbucks with my Reserve cup and ask for my refill. So that was very fun. So okay, that's really all I'm going to do on this video. I do have a box opening. I got a mystery box from Leah, and I'm going to open that. And then I have put mystery boxes up in the shop. I'm getting a lot of yarn, so and people have asked me, and I thought, okay, well, let me see what I've got. So I pulled a bag down. Well, I just made 5, 7. I just made 9 bags. There isn't a dent. I emptied a box and a bag. That's all I emptied. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. So I'm gonna start doing some more, but I'm bagging them first. I'm just gonna make the bags, put a Bodyworks product in it. I can't do custom orders. I can't go through all the yarn looking for it. I'm gonna pull a couple bags out, open it up, fill the bags up, get the Bodyworks products, and that's it. Now, if somebody right now they don't have wool in them because I have that stuff separate. So if somebody definitely doesn't want wool, tell me you don't want wool. But when they start having wool in them, I will, I'll let you know. But yeah, they're going up in the shop, and I'm going to be sending them out. It'll be fast because I'm going to have them all ready. I've already got 9 bags ready. I just have to put the Bodyworks thing in it and put the postage on it, and it's ready to go. So as soon as they sell out in the shop, I'm going to put more up as I'm making them. I'll have them ready, and that's why I can't do custom orders. I'm just putting in about 2.5 pounds or more. Make sure it's more than 2.5 pounds of yarn in the bags. I'm using. Let me show you the bag. Actually, I will show you one right here. These are some bags that I got. They are, oh shoot, 15 by 19, and they have a gusset on the bottom where it's flat, 4 inches, so you can put stuff in it all the way. So this bag is 2.5 pounds. It's a little over 2.5 pounds of yarn. So I have room to put my Bath and Body Works product in here. And then that's going to go out. Let's see, I'm not going to show you, but there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 9 skeins in of yarn. And it's stuff that I've opened in my mystery box, in my all my shopping for the past, 4 months. So that's the stuff that's going to be in here from everything I bought in the last 4 months, which is mostly online stuff. I haven't been to the stores for a while. So, yep, that's what they are. This is the size. And the Bath and Body Works products, be putting in there 1. So, okay. And the dogs will be very happy because they're stacked up around my bed. And if they fall over, we might not be able to find them for a while till I get home. So, okay. All right. Okay. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have a salsa that you like that I could try. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.